Ever since man has learned the art of settling down, he has made animals his friend. It has been common practice to domesticate animals from the very dawn of a civilization and society. Different animals serve different purposes, while some provided milk and eggs, others were used to ride open and move around. Agriculture, too, makes use of certain animals many are captured for their meat, but the one animal that has been there as man's best friend is the dog. It has been there to guard and protect. Over the years, many new breeds of dogs have been created due to hybridization among different breeds, and unfortunately, many breeds of dogs have also disappeared. Here we are with the 10 extinct breeds of dogs.
Subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button. Click the bell button and enjoy the latest uploads from our channel.
Number 10. Alpine Spaniel. These dogs with remarkable thick curly coat with an intelligent breed were found during the 19th century in the region around the Great St. Bernard Pass, where they were used as mountain rescuers by the Augustinian canons. The harsh climate of the Alps and a series of accidents and some diseases are believed to be the leading cause of their extinction. The modern species of St. Bernard and Clumber Spaniel are the descendants of this breed. Number 9. Blue Paw Terrier. The extinct dog breed gets its name because of the bluish tint it has on its coat. From the sailor John Paul Jones, who is believed to have brought it to Scotland, it has a muscular and powerful build with a strong and ruthless fighting dog. In the midst of 1800s, these dogs participated regularly in the erstwhile sport of dog fighting. They started disappearing by around 1850 and 1900 and is believed to have evolved into American Pit Bull Terrier instead of Shire Bull Terrier. 8. Cordoba Fighting Dog. Named after its place of origin, Cordoba in Argentina. This species was born by crossing the Bull Terrier with Mastiff, English Bulldog, and Boxer. Their large bodies were generally solid white, with some brindle and fawn members too. They were aggressive hunters, so much so that the males and females turned on each other instead of mating. Besides, many died in dog fighting pits. Eventually, they became extinct in the mid 20th century. Dog Argentino is directly derived from them. Number 7. Curie. Fox-like structured body and a fierce nozzle was not appealing enough, and were dismissed as treacherous and snappy and had a poor sense of smell. Brought to New Zealand from Polynesia in the 13th century, these dogs, however, were great companions to the Maori women. These dogs served as a source of fur and meat. Besides, they were unable to survive in breeding with the European dogs, that had become extinct by 1860, leaving behind 3 taxidermy examples. Number 6. Paisley Terrier. Originally from Scotland's Paisley, the small and pretty dog was the erstwhile counterpart of Skye Terrier. Its long silky coat of tan and blue made it popular for shows, and was also bred as a companion. Sure enough, with fine fur attention and togetherness. They were used to develop a much-loving breed of today's named Yorkshire Terrier, which took away its glory in such a way that the priestly faced disappearance in the 1800s. Number 5. Southern Hound. The breed is believed to be a cross of tailboard and greyhounds and was bred to southern England in the 1400s. Armed with a keen sense of smell, these dogs could track day-old trails and near the end of a renaissance. Their methodical and deliberate tracking skill were used in popular sport for deer hunting, and as they were slow, frustrated hunters, crossed them with speeder cannons for fox hunting, thus developing sandhounds and leading to the southern hound's extinction in the 1800s. Number 4. St. John's Water Dog. The dog with the characteristic black and white tuxedo pattern of coat with a mix of English, Irish, and Portuguese working dogs, and lived in the 16th century in Newfoundland, where fishermen relied on them for hauling lines and retrieving seeds and provisions. Taxes implemented on dog ownership combined with quarantines on imported dogs in the UK led to their extinction in the 1980s, with the last 2 male species documented in the 1970s, Golden Retriever and Labrador, are its descendants. Number 3. Tarball. In the Middle Ages, these dogs were reputed hunting companions, prized for their sense of smell and tracking ability despite slow speed. Brought to England in 1066 by William the Conqueror, as historians believe the village and white dogs were even used in the battle for law enforcement and in various forms of heraldry, and are featured on many coats of arms due to lack of purpose and a need for care. They disappeared in the 16th century, left behind beagles and bloodhounds. Number 2. Toy Charles Spaniel. This breed is considered to be developed with a cross between the original Kiln Charles Spaniel and of the 16th century and the old variety of Sussex Spaniel. In fact, it resembled the Kin Charles Spaniel physically, though it was much smaller. Initially bred as a sporting dog, came to be used as petted as a toy and a show dog. This breed faced extinction in 1920 with the death of the last of its kind, now preserved in the Natural History Museum at Tring in the UK. At last we have the one Hawaiian Poi Dog. The pariah dog breed of Polynesian origin was a spiritual protector of children and was also a source of meat. They were fat boy a mushy vegan diet which led to the enlargement and fattening of heads. Like lack of hunting needs lead to their obesity. Gradually, the breed started to decline in the 18th century due to lack of purpose with changing time practices. European feral dogs inbred with them and the Poi dog ceased to exist as a distinct breed in the 20th century. Now, there are almost 40 breeds of dog that have become extinct for various reasons. Some faced decline in the popularity, some were unable to survive interbreeding, and many just attacked their own mates. Whatever be the reason, many breeds, some adorable, some other majestic, and no one more to be found. Though they have left behind some other never breeds which are very popular today. So that's it for today. Till next time.